Alright, let's do this My Life vlog. So this week is kind of a week for me that just has a lot going on. Let me explain some stuff. I don't want to get too personal, but I needed therapy for a long time, so I'm starting that on Monday. Guess we'll talk about that next week in next week's video. I been doing that. So I'm gonna do that Monday. Today I went to go see Alio a second time because my review I posted and I did that review. Well, how I did that is I went to an early screening and there was two options. Do I see it at the 6 o'clock one or the 3:30 one? And I chose the 3:30 one because it was the earliest one. I could be home for dinner. It was like an hour and a half movie, right? Be out by 5:30, go home, be home by 6. So I went and do that. And the 3D was terrible, so I didn't enjoy doing that. I wanted to give the movie a fair shake because I was kind of negative on the movie when I did my review. I didn't hate it. I actually enjoyed it. And I enjoyed it more the second time. I really thought the 3D was garbage. But seeing it in standard format was a much better experience. There isn't a lot for new movies this week. I'm literally only going to like two, which was Alio. I saw that already though. And then I'm going to go see Megan too. I saw F1 at an early screening. I did a Monday night mystery movie, which I've never done. And it ended up being Jurassic Park, which is great because it doesn't come out till Wednesday. And I work Wednesday and Thursday, which I actually asked to work those days because I knew to be extra busy. So I was fine with it. But it did mean like, oh, okay, like now I've seen the movie. So that really works out for me. It's been a light week with watching movies. Nothing really exciting. I'm kind of enjoying that though, because basically, like, there's been a bombardment of like streaming releases right now. Like, for example, on Netflix, we just got Squid Game Season 3, which I watched the first episode. And I started playing the first little bit of it in the background, then I realized it was playing Season 1, Episode 1. Even though I just recently binged through the show, so I'm not sure why it did that. Like, it didn't go straight to Season 3, but it did. And so I had to restart the episode over on Season 3, Episode 1. It's the whole thing. It's kind of annoying. But I also watched the first few episodes of The Bear, which is great because I just finished the show I was watching. So that gives me, like, a new slot to put an episode of that show. And these episodes are a lot shorter than the last couple seasons episodes. So, like, they're like an hour and a half, a little bit over 30 minutes. So that's much better. And I can watch an episode of Bear in the morning when I get ready, which is a relaxing, sweet show. So I do like doing that. And then I can watch Squid Game. And I'll have those reviews up soon. So it's kind of nice that there's less movies because I'm kind of binging through different shows. I've been doing that. I work, like I mentioned, I work Wednesday and Thursday. And then I get paid on Tuesday. And so I need to go do the Criterion 50% off sale. Every time one of those sales comes around, I don't take advantage. And I always feel bad about it because, like, no, I need to be taking advantage of those sales, but I never do. And so I need to do that. And so the way I'm going to do it, I think I've decided how I'm going to do it is I'm going to get 2 Blu-rays, 3 4Ks. I was going to do it like 2 Blu-rays, and 2 4Ks, but I decided to do 3 4Ks for one reason. I have not a lot of Criterions, but there's at least about 5 of them that were Blu-rays I bought. Didn't think they would come to 4K from Criterion, then they did. So now I need to upgrade those. But I don't want to waste one of my slots of my month, like, when I do the math and all. I don't want to waste, a slot for a movie that I already have, right? I want to be adding new movies into the collection because my Criterion collection is not big. And so I think I'm going to do a video on my Criterion collection, by the way, coming soon on this channel. But it's not a big Criterion collection, so I need to be adding more. So 1 upgrade and then 2 other new 4Ks and then 2 Blu-rays. I really don't want to do more than 2 Blu-rays because my main fear with all these Blu-rays is, am I going to just end up rebuying them? And I think some of them I will, and that's the thing about Criterion getting to the 4K game. They're so late. It's just so annoying because I don't want to keep upgrading shit. But their releases are fantastic, and the 4Ks are, best way to watch some of these movies. And if I'm buying them, it's because I really like them, or they're movies that are important. I feel like you should have in the collection. So it's a whole thing to think about. But yeah, I really do not like that Criterion is so bad about the 4K game, but it really is a thing that bothers me. But we're gonna, take care of that. So I have movies in my wish list and things that I'm gonna go through. I know I want to start getting all the Charlie Chaplin movies. I think there's only like 4 that I'm missing, or maybe 3. I think there's 5 in the Criterion collection. I have 1, so if I buy another one, that's 3 more. By the end of next year, I will have all of them, and that's fine by me. So I'm gonna get those Charlie Chaplin collections. I'm gonna upgrade A Hard Day's Night because I gotta do a review for that next year. With the Beatles biopics coming out, I'm gonna get Fantastic Planet on Blu-ray, and then I'm gonna upgrade Godzilla vs. I'm gonna get Godzilla vs. Biollante, and then there was another one that I can't remember what it was. I'm sure if I remember, I'd be like, shit, I don't even know, I forgot it, but I did. I think Citizen Kane is another one I might get. I'm not debating. We'll see. But like I said, whole thing. I'm gonna really make sure though I get into Barnes and Noble and take advantage of it, because the thing is, so many few stores do Criterion sales, or not Criterion sales, have physical media anymore, and so I'm gonna support a store that has it. It's just annoying because it's hard for me to go over there just because they are on the other side of town, so I don't tend to go over there that often, but I will do this for the Criterions. So that's the thing. I'm really excited to do that. I love Criterion. So, and also, I want to do hunting videos every week. Toy hunting, Criterion hunting. That is a thing I'm going to do every week. So, we are going to do that. But yeah, I thought that was I just wanted to mention all that in a video. I thought that was a good thing to mention. So, yeah. And, what else do I got going on? So, I think that's it. I'm still reading that Bruce Springsteen book I showed off last week. I go to the comic book shop again on Tuesday, obviously. I think that's just it for my week. So, I'm almost finished watching Johnny Quest. I did finish the Popeye collection, so I'm doing the Tex Avery Volume 1, which is interesting because I don't have all the volumes of this yet. There's still 3. There's 3 of them. I'm missing 2, but when I get paid, I'm going to order Part 2, and then I'll get Volume 3 at another later date. But I'm not in a rush to get it because I'm still watching through Volume 1, and there's like a lot of cartoons on here. I don't even know how many. It doesn't list it for whatever reason. But there's a lot, and I'm going to watch them. Let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe.